So last episode was WrestleMania. We are at the show after. WrestleMania is probably the best show I've ever produced. We got a 96 rating, sold out, huge buy rate. Stone Cold defeated Shawn Michaels, becoming champ. Owen defeated Triple H. Undertaker defeated Kane. Mankind lost to The Rock clean. Sorry, I gotta get this mic situated so, you know. Kane beat down Undertaker after the match. Mara and Barton turned heel by defeating LOD. Pillman sent Warrior out of the WWF. Eddie defeated X-Pac in the Best of 5 series after a 2-0 start. X-Pac. Ahmed Johnson, Rikishi, and Too Cold defeat Nation Domination, not ending that feud. Psycho Sid sent Jake the Snake out of the company. Al Snow defeated Val Venus to get head back. And then in the pre-show, APA finally gets their win over Billy Kidman. Alright, I'm not going to spoil anything tonight. We're going to see a couple debuts, a hint to a debut. It's going to be a good show. Angle-wise, match-wise, I don't know. Okay, here's the infamous Triple H post-WrestleMania promo on Shawn and Owen, on Shawn Michaels. Here's where he introduced X-Pac, but we're not. X-Pac's already part of DX, so it's Triple H and X-Pac, and there's gonna be a member joining tonight. Excuse that. Following that, we get Al Snow defeating Matt Bloom, but after the match, the arena lights go out, red lights start flickering. You know that weird ass noise. And Al Snow is covered in blood, or what looks like to be blood, hinting at the debut of a certain Gangrel. He's not appearing yet. We're just gonna continue this going forward. Following that, Kurt Hennig reveals he got a new protege, Chris Candido. They are heels, you know, so you got Mr. Perfect and a perfect protege, as that's what he'd be like known as, kind of. And then he gets his first match as a perfect protege. Defeats. We're gonna get rid of the blonde bombshell. That sounds gay. We're gonna switch it to perfect Plex. And then I tested the waters with these two. I figured out they had good chemistry, so why not? With what's called Hennig as his manager, we know Chris Candido has good chemistry. Following that, Vince McMahon says new World Heavyweight Champion is on Corporate, and he will reveal the new Stone Cold Steve Austin tonight. Very much what happened after WrestleMania. Why break if it's, why fix something that's not broke? So why not do, not exactly what they did, but not exactly. Here, Rikishi defeats Ron Truth Killings. Then we start seeing Rikishi's famous stink face. Figured it's a good way to introduce Rikishi in a new side. You know, you got him dancing with Too Cool, and now you got the stink face. Two things that really got him over. You know, you watched the early 2000 shit. From January to February, he was very over. I just watched a SmackDown where him and The Rock were going at it, and it was close. Like, they protected Rikishi a lot. They obviously saw money in him, so why not take advantage of that now? Following that, Undertaker comes out, delivers his it's called finisher on Kane. Like, they have a back and forth. They start brawling. Undertaker hits Kane tombstone. Kane gets up, doesn't feel a thing. Same thing. Kane hits Undertaker tombstone. Undertaker bounces up. They don't feel a thing, and then they back off. Just a way to show that they have that weird power where, you know, they don't feel anything. Alright, after that, we have Chavo Guerrero Jr. debuting. I hate that picture. We're going to get a new picture versus Bradshaw, and Bradshaw wins with the clothesline from hell following interference from Farouk. Well, if we have Chavo, and he just got double teamed by APA, I think where we know this is going. Eddie comes on, music hits, he makes a save. Family reunion, and it's going to be a nice, fun feud. The singles titles are wrapped up right now, so why not call up Chavo from Developmental and have him team with his Uncle Eddie. I don't know if this is long term or not. I don't even know for certain. Like my SummerSlam card is booked. It took me forever to figure out exactly what I want. Cause there's guys I don't know how much are gonna get over by WrestleMania. Like these two are example. These two teams, Candido, X-Pac, Regal, whole bunch of guys. Val Venus, Gangrel, Al Snow. You don't know because everyone's getting a chance pretty much. That's what I'm trying. I'm gonna try to make the we have 11 storylines right now. Raw's 2 hours. Should not have said at the beginning. We made it 2 hours. We got 11 storylines. We have 31 people going to be competing at Armageddon pay-per-view. So it's going to be, we got a lot of guys, and one or two of them is going to get over. Here, Mara and Barton. Ouch. That sucks, but Mara and Barton celebration ceremony, and Road Warriors show up and crash the festivities. You see, wasn't able to record earlier, so I had like a 95 rating, not a 58. It's so random. It's whatever, but I mean that sucks because that hurts Marion Barton's like momentum a little bit, but we'll move on from that. From there we get Brian Pillman versus Goldust. Brian Pillman, he had the what's it called, loose cannon gimmick. It was shitty rating, so we switched to arrogant, where he's more about me. Here, Goldust picks up the shocking victory over Brian Pillman after Brian Pillman just defeated Warrior twice. And I think he defeated Goldust a couple weeks ago. Goldust gets upset victory, and then of course after a match, Brian Pillman's pissed and because he lost, because he's arrogant. But he's not crazy, arrogant, and that can turn to craziness, kind of like how Chris Jericho was in 2008. Following that, we have an in-ring segment with Mankind, The Rock, and Ahmed Johnson. Ahmed Johnson, he's over. I don't know how, I don't know why. Actually, that's just bullshit. I pushed him pretty decently the past year. We'll highlight him after the show, after Raw. But he still, he got the win WrestleMania. He did the dance thing reluctantly. I figured out to get a huge pop of, the crowd watching. And then now he's inserting himself in the IC title storyline, and he is unfinished business with The Rock. Mankind is unfinished business with The Rock. The Rock, top commodity. He's the top heel right now, maybe except Vince, but he's the top heel. Following that, Owen Hart can talk about how, okay, Triple H, you say this feud isn't done with. You know what? I'm the new European champ, and I plan on defending this title like better than everyone else. I'm sick of your attitude. Blah blah blah. Mean Owen Hart. Good Owen Hart, motivated, not funny, good guy, but just motivated. Following that, we get him versus Val Venus. And then here, Val Venus was disqualified when Batista, you heard me, Dave Batista ran and attacked Owen Hart. Owen makes defense number 1, and then after the match, we see DX, the new DX, attack Owen Hart and beat him down. Missing one member. You know who it is. And we just gotta get away there. I figured, bring Batista in 1 week. He's a new guy, so we'll bring him in, and then from there. Alright, after that, I think that was at the main event. Yeah, we get Stone Cold and Vince McMahon. Pretty much Vince, introduces the corporate champion, Stone Cold. Stone Cold's come dressed out as, I'm gonna find a picture. He's dressed as this, hat, blazer, tie, but he's still wearing his wrestling gear under it. So, the new and improved World Wrestling Federation champ, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold rips shit off, hits Vince with the stunner, gets in his face, starts the guy throwing beers. Vince having beer, he's having beers, pouring them all over Vince. Or you can even have Stone Cold and Vince, the beer together, hit the stunner, have Vince get back up, hit him with another stunner, pour beer on his face. We've seen it 1,000 times. Good show, angle-wise. Matches, not so much though. Let's see how many we saw. Alright, Gangrel started getting introduced. Kern Hennig and Candido, that's like a new act. The Stinkface, Chavo, Batista. So we got like 4 new acts and Rikishi's new thing that's gonna get him over at the Stinkface, which was Apparently Chris Jericho named it after Stink Palm from Mallrats. If you know Kevin Smith, you know Mallrats. Just thought that was funny to bring up. Good Raw. Let's see how we compare to WCW. 28-18. If you see, Shawn Michaels is gone. I kept an extra day so Triple H and cut the promo on him. Wow. Okay, Nitro. Knew I was coming hard and they beat me. So 28-19. WWF 28. WCW 19. This is a good show, pretty much from top to bottom. No complaints. Bret Hart, Hogan, and Piper, Sting, British Bulldog defeated Hogan, Vader, Scott Hall. That is a match that I would want to see. That, like, they beat me in the matches there. Normally I beat them in matches and they beat me in angles. They beat me in both. I'd say, definitely your top 2 matches. So, look, they were in Northwest, they were in America. So, something to take note of. It's going to be the first episode. Oh yeah, never mind. I'm going to show Ahmed Johnson. Alright, ignore the silly picture. We got, see, he's so 73 popularity, Albert Mid Carter. Not the greatest behavior, no real relationships. It's fine. His microphone skills aren't great. Very scary guy. Very not so great in the ring. Not a great brawler, but he's improved, I like to think, right? Let's look. Alright, so last year, okay, he went up by 7. Here's what matters. He's more consistent, better selling, he's more safe, the basics. He's getting better, so hopefully by this time next year he's a quality in-ring worker. That is an ambulance, if you hear that. He's better stamina. Here, I'm gonna pause. And we're back. Alright, better stamina, as I was saying. Oh, excuse me. Oh, let's see entertainment skills. I believe they went up. Yeah, see, they went up because he's been in the ring with The Rock, Mankind. He's pushed pretty decently. Better respect in the business. His reputation went down. It's pretty weird. I don't even know what reputation comes from. So if anyone does, I'd love to hear it. His top 10 matches. We'll ignore Battle Royal. His tag match with Dealer versus LOD. His match versus Shawn. Teaming with Stone Cold versus D'Lo and Kama. The 3-man tag on the Raw. Stone Cold, Taker, LOD. So, if he doesn't produce great ratings, but if I need a guy, he's a plug and play. Like, okay, Stone Cold needs an opponent. Fuck it, Ahmed Johnson. The Rock needs an opponent. Fuck it, let's put Ahmed Johnson. Actually, did he even face? Yeah, he faced The Rock. They didn't get a great rating. That's because they're both not great psychology-wise. He's 62, Rock's like a 70. So, it's gonna be it for this episode. Tell me what you guys think of, Candido and Perfect. How I should introduce Gangrel. What should I do with Chavo? Should Liz Guerrero be tag teams for the next 2 years? I don't know. I like having Eddie as a singles guy, and I don't want to have the heel turn on Chavo turn heel already. That's just, he's not ready. A whole bunch of different stuff going on. And what else? Batista. How should I introduce Jesse James? Because he's going to join DX. I'm not going to sell your intelligence. And then him and Batista are going to eventually team up. If you see Batista on the other hand, average. Silly picture again. Yeah. Above average on the mic. Average ring skills. And then average on thing. But not very popular. What I'm doing, I'm gonna change all that to like 16, just to make it easier. Cause sometimes that's it's so hard to build up guys from like 0 to like 30 or 40 fast. And the act Batista's getting put in DX, he's gonna get popular very fast, and the game wouldn't make that reasonable. He's alright relationships and stuff like that. No real concern. He's 29, so I'll have him hypothetically for 11 years till like 2009 even. He could even come back now in 2015. So I can have Batista for a long ass time. Guardians of the Galaxy is a great movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Great movie, period. If you like Star Wars, you'll love that. If you like comic book movies, you'll love that. So it's going to be his first episode. Recommended Guardians of the Galaxy. Just because we're talking about Batista. So, thank you for watching.